Hello! Perfect timing! Hello, Sunder. Thank you for raiding. Welcome, raiders. We're just starting. This is my first PC, and she's working great. I'm so excited. This is great. Literally, OBS is so fluid. I'm having such a good time with this. So we have Duel Links up. I have my like CPU usage and stuff in the bottom just for fun. Yeah, first PC, Shrimp PC. I'm very excited. I can actually like do things. I knocked out a commission. A commission that's like vector art. I did that not yesterday, this weekend. Because like my computer couldn't keep up with me working on it. So I was like putting it off for months. And then I was like finally able to knock it out in like one day on this computer. It's great. And don't even get me started on the fact that I can play games now. Like, I can be playing Minecraft right now and you guys wouldn't even know. And I can run Duel Links, and I tested it out, and like, I don't understand how I lived without this. It runs so fast. Like, literally, the fluidness of just doing things is really... I've never experienced this much fluidity in Duel Links, and I guess games in general. I'm very excited, because my laptop couldn't even handle Minecraft, and it had a lot of trouble with Duel Links. Finally she'll be able to stream Zenith. Yeah, I'm so excited. I kind of want to save Zenith for when I get my model, because like I'm really excited to do Zenith again, but I want to do it with my model. I feel like that'd be really fun. That'd be like my big introduction. Ooh, Ikaido, welcome. Thank you for shrimpacting the economy today. Are you here to talk about how exciting ARMS 2 is? They didn't reveal it at E3, but I know they're gonna reveal it soon. It's tonight, tomorrow? It's soon. We're gonna get it soon, I know. I'm not in denial. I know we're gonna get it. Real talk though, E3 E3 was pretty cool. I feel like I wasn't interested in a lot of the stuff that was there. But like I watched the whole thing, Treehouse and all. It was exciting. I feel like... Actually, I'm not gonna like talk about it if people don't want me to talk about it, because I know I wouldn't want spoilers. But it was pretty cool. I feel like we didn't get a lot of like... I would have liked a new IP or something. Yeah, that was about it. It was good. E3 is a great time. Don't worry, I was at E3 and they just didn't have enough time to show it. Of course, Ikaido, thank you for calming my soul. You got your first, second, and possibly more to come raid. Yeah, Sunder, thank you. I appreciate it very much. I also need to, I don't know if I want to keep my raid, the audio clip I have, or change it. I might change it to a different coconut sound effect. Because right now the audio clip I have is a little grainy. I did my best to clean it up, but it wasn't working well. They're too busy making the sequel legs. You're right, Wony. We've seen the presentation, no worries here. Yeah, the other thing about ARMS is that the team who made ARMS actually works on Mario Kart. So it could be that they're working on Mario Kart 9 or some sort of Mario Kart. That wouldn't surprise me. I feel like that for Nintendo would be a bigger priority than in ARMS 2, because ARMS 1 really didn't sell that well. Whereas Mario Kart, it's still selling, and it's how many years old? God, it's so old at this point. So I'm sure they're probably going to prioritize Mario Kart 9 or whatever before they even think about doing another ARMS. ARMS 2 is just like my pipe dream because I love ARMS so much, and I really wish that it was like still being supported or something. The support for ARMS like fell off real quick. We had a couple months of like new stuff, and then they were like, oh yeah, bye. Bye-bye. We're just gonna leave now. Now that we added Coil, we're done. See ya. They also like hardly supported it for competitive stuff. I feel like competitive ARMS would have been cool. Fun fact, I was in an ARMS tournament once. I lost first round, but I was still in a tournament once. Sunder, I can see your GPU and CPU. Yeah, I haven't set up the time stuff, but I wanted to have the CPU and GPU down there for fun anyway. Actually, hold on, is it like updating? Oh, it's not updating. Okay, there we go. Now it's updating. So much faster. Yeah, it is so much faster, and it's not using 100% of my CPU and GPU just to stream. I'm very excited. It's so great, like, not using all of my GPU. Like, I could be, like, playing games and streaming. I could be playing Minecraft right now, and you wouldn't know, because my GPU is fine. Competitive ARMS is bodybuilding. You're absolutely right. See, they skipped leg day, but they're ready to throw arms. Not hands, arms. I really love the characters and the world of ARMS, which I feel like is not like the thing you should love about ARMS, like, because they really don't talk about the lore, like, ever. But there is lore. There's a whole bunch of lore. Following and piecing together the ARMS lore during that first, like, 5 months was, like, my life. I had so much fun. I also love the language. They have, like, a conlang, and it's cool. Kind of like how Splatoon has, like, the fake language, too. They both have conlangs. Yeah, thank you, Sunder, for being so excited for me and prepping the raid. I've been excited too. I really wanted to test this and like see how the stream was gonna go, and I didn't get a chance to do like a fake stream on my alt account. So here we are. This is the first time streaming on this computer, but it seems like it's going pretty well. My GPU isn't at 50%, and like that's pretty cool, right? Because I have Duel Links up. I'm streaming at the same time, and like I could literally be playing Minecraft right now and you wouldn't know, would you? You wouldn't know. I'm so excited. Yes, I've been playing this the whole time. And it's still not even using 50%. I'm a big fan. My GPU isn't even like that strong. It's only a 1650, which is like, it's okay, it's fine, it's decent, but it's not like a super good graphics card. And I was worried I would need like a really good one, because actually, I know I talked to you about this, Ikaido. I was saying I wanted to buy a pre-built PC, and then I talked to another friend, and they were like, I'm just gonna build you a PC that's better in every way except the graphics card. And so he did, and I was like, oh, damn, it's $1,000 cheaper. So I ended up going with that, just with like a lower graphics card, but like better parts so that I could probably upgrade it later. with a better graphics card. And yeah, so that's what I went with. I'm dead. I wasn't paying attention. Not that hard. But yeah, so it's a solid foundation. I forget where I was going with this. Graphics card market is brokey, Kaido. It's not a good time. I'm hoping that eventually I'll be able to upgrade it, but like for right now I really don't even need to. Oh, yes, hi Arthur. This is a Duel Links stream. I was just chatting and talking about how great my graphics card is right now. And I kept saying how I could literally be playing Minecraft in the background and no one would know. And then I turned on Minecraft and I was playing Minecraft in the background and no one knew. That's just how it goes. Yeah, so let's do Duel Links because Duel Links looks so much better on this computer. Ah, Arthur, thank you for following. Welcome. I've never seen you around, but I'm assuming you're here for Duel Links content. Actually, let me move the... That's like right in my face. Okay, I'm gonna move that out of the way so it's better if someone else follows. I haven't done a Duel Links stream in maybe a month or two. I was doing Duel Links streams from my phone to my computer, like connecting it that way because I was using a laptop and it was bad. It was real bad. So today is the first stream on my new computer and Duel Links feels so fluid. I'm really, really excited. I was testing it last night and like I was clicking so fast and I was just in shock. I was shook the whole time. It was really great. It's faster than my phone. Sunder, that's pretty cool, right? I'm cool, chat, right? Of course I am. I don't need chat to tell me that I'm cool. I know I'm cool. I would like to duel you, but something tells me you're strong. Semi. Well, today the plan is to build... We're building insects from scratch, and it's gonna be scuffed. It's not gonna be good. Ah, semi-cool, yeah. No one's saying I'm peak cool. Not even me. Such a strong, independent shrimp, but I still think you're cool. Thank you. Thank you, Sunder. So the plan, what happened last week? Let's just do a quick review. Got my empty deck here. What I did was I made a poll of all the card types, and I had people vote on Twitter at Coconut Shrimp, and got a plug. I had people vote on what type I should just randomly build. Yep, no cards. We're building a deck from scratch. We are going with all insects. We had the most votes for insects, so the deck we are building is insects. And we're gonna see what mess of a deck we can build. And then afterwards, we'll probably go and, like, take the core and add other cards to, like, make it playable. If it's not playable, we'll see. It's basically just for fun. Just to, like, see how decent of a deck we can even make. These are really... I'm not sure if anyone can really see these cards because they are so tiny. Oh, wait. I can pull them up on the side. Okay. I love that, actually. It looks so much better than just having the phone screen. Okay, so what do we have that's like... Okay. I didn't realize that there were multiple insect TG monsters. So what's like a decent... What's like a decent generic insecty thing? High shrimp pact, let's go! You're right, Ant. Always high shrimp pact. We gotta make this high shrimp pact somehow. We need some sort of boss, I'd assume. I feel like Battle Wasp Hama might be cool. This is Woni's card from back when, like a month ago, when I had it in the deck. Battle Wasp is like one of my few high-level insects, but we could do some sort of synchro play because I feel like I have a fair amount of decent tuner bugs. Like Trans Cicada. Big fan of the Trans Cicada that's covered in rainbows. Probably one of my favorite bugs. Favorite insect cards because it's great. It's trans and gay. I feel like 3 Trans Cicada. Just because if we're thinking about synchro stuff, it's really good for that because it basically just summons a token. Level 3 token that's non-tuner, and it itself is a tuner, so you can immediately normal summon into a level 6 insect. I think it requires you to have insect. Yes. You can special summon 1 Molt token. That's clever card design right there. It's its shell. I like that. When the token is special summoned by this effect on the field, you cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck except insect monsters. And you can only do it once per turn. So, we need to see if we have any level 6 synchro bugs. That'd be cool. Or fusions, but I'm pretty sure I don't have any fusion insects. Quagger Hercules. That's our boss monster. God, level 6, 1900 attack? Is this Rush Duels? I say that, but I'm a big fan of Rush Duels, just so everyone's aware. What do we have? This is a level 6. It requires 1 Dark Tuner and 1 non-tuner insect, and I'm pretty sure the Molt token isn't dark. That kind of sucks. It'd be nice if we could exceed summon with tokens, but we cannot. Okay, it and its token are both earth monsters, so that doesn't work. What we do have is nothing else. I feel like there was more sync. There's one. How bird the charge. That's a level 6 insect synchro. That's what we want. One insect tuner, 1 non-tuner monster. So at least I have that for the Molt token. Let me actually read what it does first. We're gonna like figure this out on the spot because I have like a fair amount of insects and I've literally like never built an insect deck ever. Never. Wony. Cicadas are trans icons. They sure are. Cicadas are great. And Devin, hello. How are you doing? How's your day been? Arthur, that card is useless in a normal deck, but not in this deck. Yeah, this deck is not going to be good. I'm not expecting a high win ratio. Oh, thank you for following, Devin. Thank you for stopping by. We're building a dumb insect deck. And it's not going to be good. But we're just having fun. We're building it on the spot. I feel like a lot of fun in Yu-Gi-Oh! Is like deck building. At least for me, I really like deck building. Even though I may not be the best at it. I really want to do like real decks though. Now that I have a computer that can handle like Edo Pro and Omega, I can do real Yu-Gi-Oh! And I'm excited. I'm really excited. We're gonna play Dynamis. We're gonna play Adignisters. Those are what I play. Those are my main decks. I'm a big fan. Sunder, the last time I played Yu-Gi-Oh! A few years ago, I was on some kind of online fan-made platform. Is that like Yu-Gi-Oh! Book? Dueling Book. Dueling Book. I'd assume it's something like Dueling Book. Dueling Book's been around for a long time. My deck was a combination of Gusto and Karakuri. How did that work? Because Karakuri is like the machine they have to attack that deck, and Gusto is like constant revival wind monsters. I don't get how they overlap at all. I would love to know. Oh, Devin, congrats on number 34. I really want number 34 because I like rank 3 decks. And I have a deck that's like, I've been like preparing to build a rank 3 deck when we were in like Synchro era. I went all in on the box with Psychic Wielder and Psychic Tracker since they're really good for level 6 synchros and rank 3 plays. They're just great in general. So I got 3 copies of each, knowing that I want to build a rank 3 deck one day. For anyone who doesn't know, Terabyte is a rank 3 that they added in the current event, and it lets you steal a monster. Always fun. I got it for my second kite event duel. Whoa, that's fast. I've only done like 1 duel against him. I haven't been playing a whole lot, to be completely honest. Okay, let's figure this out though. When this card is normal summon, you can target one level 3 or lower insect monster in your graveyard, special summon. That's pretty cool. We don't have like a level 7 insect. Level 3 or lower. I feel like that kind of means that we should be going into insects with it. I don't know. Should we have extra deck monsters that aren't insects? Is the question, because I really don't have a lot here. We do have Giga Brilliant. That's something, and we have TG Recipro Dragonfly, which looks really cool. But that's a level 2. Once per turn, you can target one other TG Synchro sent to the graveyard. If all Synchro monsters that were used for this Synchro summon are in the graveyard, you can special summon all of them. So it's basically like a Synchro extender for TGs. But we don't have a lot of level 1... Well, we do have... Okay, so we have TG Grub Tank. Tank Grub. This card you control is using Synchro material for a TG monster, which we definitely would. You can treat it as a non-tuner. I guess? Sure. If this card is sent to the graveyard, I don't think that really helps us. It's probably helpful in TGs. If this card is sent to the graveyard as Synchro material, special summon a TG token, level 1, in attack position. So if we had other level 1 insects, that might be cool. So that we could go into Recipro Dragonfly, and then special summon the materials back and Synchro again into a level 4 Synchro. Not that we have a level 4 Synchro. I don't think that's really helpful for us. Devin, you can obtain Kite after completing the story for the event. Oh yeah, I pulled an Abyss Dweller today. Abyss Dweller is great too. I'm also a big fan of water decks, and Abyss Dweller is great in water decks. I really like rank 3 water. It's fun. It's real fun. It's a lot of fun. I do have Kite though. I played... Actually, hold on. Do I have Kite? Let's check. I'm like 95% sure I got Kite the first... Yeah. 95% sure. I'm 100% sure now. I have Kite. Kaito. I think the only characters I don't have are Duke Devlin, because I couldn't get enough dice rolls to get him before the event ended. That got me real salty. And who's the guy from Synchro? From the future. that they added a couple like last month. I didn't get him because I like wasn't playing. Primo, yes, thank you, Devin. I didn't get Primo either. Let's go back into insects. Actually, what kind of cards do we have? Spell and traps. Let's search for spell and traps. Can we just... Is there a better way to search? There's a better way to do this. Hold on. I just want spells and traps, and we're gonna search insect. Because there's gotta be some decent cards in here, maybe. Coon of Ultra Evolution, quick play, that's a good sign. Tribute one insect monster from either field. Equipped with this card, special summon one insect from your deck, ignoring its summoning conditions. Equipped with an equip card. So it needs to have an equip card. That feels a little extra, but what kind of equip cards do we have? Because that is a good effect. Naturia Sacred Tree. This is very Naturia based. Is it Naturia? They are very nature. You can tribute an earth insect monster, special summon a level 4 or lower earth plant monster. We're not using plants, so that doesn't help us. Okay, so that doesn't help us. Verdant Sanctuary, you can... When a face-up insect monster is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, its controller can add one insect monster with the same level. That's pretty cool. I think we're gonna do a lot of stalling. Oh, I only have one. Okay, it's fine. Equip only to an insect monster, it gains 700 attack. I don't know if that's wildly helpful, but it could be cool. We can throw it in for now and see if we can get rid of it later, because we'll probably want better spell and trap support. Like the staples, that kind of stuff. Devin, I wasn't sweaty enough to unlock a Primo, but the event was really cool. Yeah, that was one of the... I only played a little bit, but that was a raid duel event, right? I think I played like 3 or 4 duels, and then I was like, there's no way I'm getting Primo before it ends, so I'm just gonna give up. I feel like I haven't been playing Duel Links a ton lately. I haven't been playing games a ton lately. This is the first time I've like sat down to play Duel Links in a while. Lair Wire. Remove and play one insect from your graveyard. Select a monster your opponent controls it doesn't target. We're a fan of non-targeting removal. Destroy. Non-targeting destruction. Destroy the selected monster. That's pretty good, actually. Always a fan of removal. Jade Insect Whistle. Speaking of, I just thought this was interesting, but the Magic-Key monster, one of the new ones, can you make your opponent send to the graveyard a monster they control? I think is how it's worded. It's like worded really weird, but it gets around the activation of card effects. So if a monster is unaffected by card effects, it can still pop it. I feel like that's like the first of many. We're gonna get a lot of those in the future as power creep goes on, because we already have like a fair chunk of monsters that are completely unaffected by card effects, and now this is just like a brand new way to out them. I don't know, I think it's really cool how you can turn semantics into destruction like that. Like it's just the wording, but now you can actually destroy monsters like that. Very cool. Your opponent can select one insect monster from their deck. After shuffling the deck, place the card on top of the deck. Is that like specifically for Parasite Parasite? That's a thing, right? Multiplication of ants. You can tribute 1 insect monster. Special summon 2 army ant tokens. Level 4. They're tokens, so they can't be used for rank 4, sadly. All of this token stuff. I wonder if, like, there's something we can do with tokens. Eradicating aerosol. Destroy all face-up insect monsters on the field. That's not helpful for us. Target level 4 or lower battle loss monster in your graveyard up to the number of monsters your opponent controls. Special them. You can only activate 1, summoning Swarm. I don't know if we're gonna have that many battle wasps in our deck, though. And they have to be level 4 or lower, so we can't revive the Synchros, which isn't... Could be better. Could be better. An insect-type monster with this card increases attack and defense by 300. So it's not even comparable to the insect armor laser cannon. No one cares about 300 defense. Sunder, I can't find any evidence of my deck ever existing on the internet, but from what I can remember, my Gusto Karakuri deck was synchro focused. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Because they're both very heavily focused on synchro summoning. Okay, I get it. I can't imagine it was great, but it has more merit now. I feel like that makes sense. Sometimes it's better that decks like that are forgotten to the past. I had a deck from when I was like a real young shrimp, when I just came out to the surface. Even older than that, I think. Definitely. It was before I was on the surface. And it was such a bad deck. I made like the most amazing deck list. I have a picture, I'll have to like get it sometime, but the deck was in like a terrible font. I didn't say like 2 of this card. I just like listed every card. Like if I had 3 of them in my deck, I listed them 3 times. But not in alphabetical order. Not in any order. They were just randomly thrown in there. It was like I shuffled my deck and then copied my deck card by card into Word. It was literally the worst thing. And it was a bad deck. It wasn't a good deck. And then when I actually was on the surface, this was only like 5 years ago maybe, and I started getting back into Yu-Gi-Oh! I built a deck reminiscent of that, but worse, where I used Legendary Ocean to turn level 4 waters into level 3s so I could Xyz summon level 3 waters. But it was all very focused on having Legendary Ocean, which I never drew, and I didn't even pick up the Atlantean monster that searches Legendary Ocean because I'm dumb. But I did put a very niche card in that would remove my Legendary Ocean so that I could turn my level 4 waters from level 3 back to level 4 so I could make other plays. It was like the dumbest thing. I did not know how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! I literally had no idea. I'm better now, I swear. I promise. Okay, so I think that's like the best of the insect support cards. But let's search token stuff. I'm curious. Is there anything that can like do interesting token stuff that would synergize? A ton of cards here. That specials tokens. We don't really need help specialing tokens. That requires that they not be tokens. Each time a counter is activated. A lot of these are just like specialing tokens. Should be any number of non-tokens. Or saying that you can't have tokens. Non-token. Reptilian token summoning. Vertical landing. Tribute any number of wind monsters except tokens. Really? Isn't this in like a Phantom Beast card? Shouldn't they be tributing tokens? All they do is tokens. Aerial recharge. Once per turn, you can special one Mecha Phantom Beast token. Does it count if we use tokens that are an insect? Just curious. Scramble. Scramble. 4 exclamation points. If your opponent's monster on the field outnumbers your non-token monsters. Mecha Phantom Beasts sure have a lot of support that worries about your non-token monsters. That's specifically Mecha Phantom Beast tokens. That summons tokens. When this face-up card is destroyed into the graveyard, special a Wicked tokens. Fiend. Detonate, destroys many Karibo. Tokens as possible. Multiply, tribute 1 Karibo. Nope. Sinister Seeds. If a monster you control is destroyed by battle in which you took damage, and it was face-up attack position at the start of the damage step, when it was destroyed, special summon 1 Sinister Seed token. Plant. Dark. A lot of this is just summoning tokens. Subsurface Stage Divers. Oh, that's cute. Manta Rays are cute. Control exactly 3 non-token monsters. Okay, no. Token Sunday. Destroy all tokens, then destroy cards in the field up to the number of tokens destroyed by this effect. That could almost be cool. I feel like I'm gonna throw 1 in there so I can, like, reference it. But I'm pretty sure it's gonna be it's gonna be way too niche. Increase the original attack and defense of all face-up level 1 normal monsters except tokens. Okay. 1000 energy, increase the attack of face-up level normal monsters except tokens. Okay. Black Wings. Spool Code. Ooh, Cyberse. I'm glad you guys didn't have me do Cyberse, because I don't have a lot of Cyberse cards. Scuffed decks from days past. That's a beautiful, beautiful phrase, Sunder. I also remember playing Noble Knights and Fire Fists around that time. Together or separately? I feel like... I don't know. Because we got in for Noble Knights, but that was definitely not around that time. Tokens, yes, Woni. We're not here for insects, we're here for tokens. And if we can get Insect Queen and Parasite separately, I played those separately. I don't know if I have those cards. That's a good question. Because those are fairly good, right? Insect support cards? Yeah, I don't think tokens are... I don't think we're doing tokens. Insect Queen, do we have her? No. What about the Parasite? No, not Parasito. That'd be you, Woni. Did I spell it wrong? Parasite? I think I just don't have it. I could have sworn I had the Fusion Parasite. Oh, actually, no, I don't think I do. Oh, we're in Spell and Traps, that's why. Look at that! Insect Queen! Cannot declare an attack unless you tribute 1 monster. This card gains 200 attack for each insect monster in the field. During the end phase, this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle. Special summon 1 insect monster. Insect monster token. What a name for a token. I feel like you just call it insect token. It doesn't have to be an insect monster token. Huh, I guess that's like... I always thought that like you had to do a lot to get that out, but I guess that's the Perfect Moth card. I think that was the one that was really hard to get out. Yeah, this definitely could be a boss. We would just need a way to get it out because Tribute summoning for this thing is not easy. And we also only have one copy. So we'd need a way to like get it out of deck. And I'm gonna assume we do not. I know there was one card we were looking at that like specialed from deck. What was that card? Oh, we're not in monsters, that's why I can't find insect. Insect. So many cards, and we looked at spawn tokens. Yeah. We should focus on the insects, because there's so many insect cards I have too. I don't even have, like, good insect cards, sadly. Once per turn during your end phase, you can reveal this card. Gain 500 life points. If you do, this card remains revealed while it's in your hand till the end of the turn. How specific? These are actually date obtained. I probably want to go higher because the better cards will be up here. Battle Wasp, pin the bullseye! He's so round, he's shaped like a friend. Except his pin. If you control an insect monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. Okay, that's cool. During your main phase, you can inflict 200 to your opponent for each Battle Wasp. Pin the bullseye you control. So actually, TG Tank Grub and Pin the Bullseye do synergize. Let's see. I feel like we'll probably play some duels too, just to see how bad the deck is, and then fix it. Battle Wasp. I do have a fair amount of Battle Wasps, I guess. Twin Bow, the attacker. During your main phase, you can special summon this card from your hand. Also, you can out special summon monsters from the extra deck for the rest of this turn, except insects. That's pretty cool. We need better insect extra deck monsters, but that's actually really good. Because we can go into a rank 3 with Cicada. Or a level 9. We don't have insects that are level 9. Okay. We really need better insect extra deck monsters. But after that, well, actually no. I was gonna say after this we can throw non-insect cards into here, but this locks us into insects for the most part. What we do have is Haman the Conquering Bow is level 8. How do we get to level 8 with level 3s? We need a level 2. We really don't have level... Or... a level 5? Well, so many of those cards we looked at are spawn tokens. Yeah, that's kind of why we were looking at tokens. I feel like insects... Tokens is like a pretty big deal for insects. That's like part of their theme, along with just general swarming of low-level monsters. I like the idea of types having themes. I feel like nowadays it's all archetypes, but like some types have very, very obvious themes, while some just don't. Like, okay, so we have Cybers. They're like practically an archetype, but they're just type. And Cybers are like focused on link summoning and link climbing. That's like what they do. That's what they do best. And you have Zombies. They're like special from grave, that kind of stuff. Like they have very clear goals in like 90% of their support cards. And I feel like that's cool. But a lot of them nowadays particularly are very vague. Like, what do fish do? What do fish do? I guess fish, sea serpents, and aqua are kind of like a thing. But they really don't have their own theme. Arbalst the Rapid Fire. Ooh, big art. Look at that. Look how quick it is. Look how fluid. I'm sorry, I can't get over how nice this PC is. If this card is normal summon, you can target one level 3 or lower in your graveyard, special summon it. I feel like that's good, we just don't have extra deck monsters to like take advantage of it. We're over 20 cards at this point. We're gonna trim it down once we get like a goal. Because like we don't just want to have... We kind of need normal summons to get these monsters on the field, but then that means we can't tribute summon for like a big thing. And if you have DNA surgery, you can turn all your enemy cards into insects. I don't know if that would help us. Oh, which would boost the attack of Insect Queen. I guess. I feel like we need something better than just like strong bug though. Big monster is nice, but it's not gonna like always win games. Not that this deck is gonna be any good. Fish do nothing, Nyreen. Nyreen's doing her best as a fish. She's finding her own road. Fire Ant Ascator. That's a... Oh wait, that should be synchro stuff. Because that's like... the Sun and Moon Dragon. This card is destroyed by balance in the graveyard. You can target a level 5 in your graveyard, special it. But its effects are negated. Also send it to the graveyard during the end phase of this turn. If this card is destroyed by battle, that doesn't really help. It'd be one thing if it's special summoned before the battle phase so that you could go into... See, that would have been great, because then we'd have a way to get into... Hama? Hama? Hama the Conquering Bow? Yeah, Hama. That would be cool, but we don't have a way... Like, we want it on the field so we can synchro summon with it because it's a tuner. That seems kind of dumb. Howling Insect. If this card is destroyed by balance in the graveyard, you can special one insect monster with 15 or less attack from your deck. Ooh. Ooh. That's pretty cool. What do we even have that's under 15? Can we search that? Is there not a good way to search that? I'm not used to searching for cards in Duel Links. So we want to go by attack, and we just want to hit everything under 1500. It can special summon a tank grub. That's something. I don't know. Giga Weevil. Oh, we can special summon a Giga Weevil, can't we? Target a phase-up Inzector you control. Equip this card from your hand to that monster. Oh. So we kind of want it in the hand if we have Inzectors, but we don't have Inzectors. While this card is equipped to a monster... Ooh, it gains 2600 defense. That's kind of nice. Does make a little bit of an impact. If this card is to the graveyard while equipped, it's all about being equipped. Okay. And what does Howling Insect do? Does it have to be in attack position? No. Okay. So we're gonna throw one Giga Weevil in, just to have like a big body on board. That's something we can do. That's a play. It's not a good play, but it's a play. Cockroach Knight. Is Cockroach Knight... Is that a thing? Did I miss it? Dark Spider. Once per turn, you can increase the level of one face-up insect monster you control by 2 until the end phase. And if we did that on itself, it would become a level 3, but then why don't we just play level 3 insects? Because that's what we're doing mostly. You can whip this card from your hand as an equipped card to a face-up Petite Moth. Only Petite Moth? Dumb. Naturia Ladybug. You can synchro a Naturia Synchro. Clearly, I don't have any insect Naturia synchros. I don't even know if there are insect Naturia synchros. Firefly. Once per turn, you can equip an Insector monster from your hand or graveyard to this card. We'd want Giga Weevil, but that would be in the deck, hopefully, most of the time. You can look at all set cards your opponent controls. If an Insector card is equipped to this card, while this card is equipped to a monster, its level is increased by 1. Okay. Aztecapede. Is that, where is he? I don't think that's what his name is, but he looks like an Aztec centipede. That dude. Aztecapede. Oh, you're right. Oh, okay. Oh, you're just throwing out ideas of cards. Okay, so I didn't know Cockroach Knight was a card. I don't have it, I don't think. But I'll check. Actually, first, okay, so we want to go through cards that are under 1500. This card has changed defense when it's normal or flips. This card has changed defense when it's normal or flipped summoned. Negate continuous cards. Magical Merchant. Excavate the top cards from your deck until you excavate a spell and trap. Add that card to your hand, then send the remaining cards to the graveyard. Whoa. That's kind of broken. Huh. Huh. Okay. But it's a flip card, so it's bad. Electromagnetic Bagworm. Target a machine monster. Take control of the target. We can't count on machines. Battle Wasp. Pin the bullseye. Special summons itself, so we don't really need to worry about that. Silent Cider can be sent from your hand to the graveyard to reduce the level of one card on the field by 1 until the end phase. Is that a hand trap? It's not a quick effect though, so I don't think it's technically a hand trap. Which sucks, because it would be cool to like stop Synchro and Xyz plays. That is something it could do. Relinquished Spider. If you have 4 or more insects in your graveyard, you contribute this card to destroy all face-up defense position monsters your opponent controls. We don't really want to count on defense position monsters. Phantom Cricket. Flip. Return one face-up monster in the field to the top of its owner's deck. Maybe. Flip effects aren't good though. Leg Cool. This monster may attack your opponent's life points directly for 300 damage. I think this is our boss monster. Chrysalis Larva. That doesn't help. Doesn't even help Neo's patience. Bite Bug. If your opponent controls an Xyz monster, you can special summon this card. That's kind of cool. Target one monster your opponent controls. That monster loses 300. It's not great. It requires the opponent having an Xyz. 8-Claw Scorpion. You can flip this card into face-down defense position when this card attacks the opponent's monster. It's face-down defense. Its attack becomes 2400 during damage calculation only. Interesting. Naturia Beetle. I don't think the Naturias really help that much. Summon a Naturia from your deck if your opponent's special summons a monster. Bombardment Beetle. Oh, it's a flip effect, okay. Swarm of Scarabs. Once per turn, you can change this card to face down defense position. When this card is flip summoned, target one monster your opponent controls. Destroy that card. Maybe. Once per turn, you can change this card to face down defense position. When this card is flip summoned, target one monster your opponent controls. Destroy that card. It is level 3. I have 1. We'll throw it in for now. Scrapworm. Are we hitting... We're still pretty low. We're not hitting 1500 yet. So we can special summon this from deck and flip it up the next turn. That's a play. That is a play. Neospatian Flower Scarab. This card can attack your opponent directly. If this card attacks, it is destroyed in the end of the battle phase. Well, I guess scraps destroy themselves. Select a scrap in your graveyard, except scrap worm, add it to your hand. That's just for scraps. Inzektor Ladybug. You can equip a Inzektor monster from your hand or graveyard to this card. That's what they do. Informer Spider. Sent from the field to the graveyard by a card effect to take control of one defense position monster. You can't count on that. Basic Insect. What a card. Danipon. When this card is destroyed by battle and into the graveyard, you can add one insect monster with 1000 off attack. So that's not really helpful because we want to special summon from the deck. Gakapon and Cockroach Knight are under 1500. Let's see. I think I have Gakapon. I don't. Damn. Yeah, isn't Gakapon and Cockroach Knight, like... Aren't they the good cards in Ballpark? Besides Ballpark? Isn't that, like, a deck that you can play? Insect. I feel like that's, like, the only, like, decent insect deck right now that I'm aware of. I feel like insects are not typically good. Shiny Black Sea Squatter. He's cool. A 2000 body is okay. I have one. Aztekapede, the Worm Warrior. If this card is normal summoned or set, can't be normal summoned or set, must be special summoned by banishing insect. Okay, that's pretty cool. Because that's a special summon. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we need a level 4 insect tuner to get Hama, but it is a free special summon. Ant, I have no idea. You should know about these insect decks, Ant. Come on. What I do know is I'm hungry. Get some food then. Please eat. Please consume. Kokai Miru Beetle. I did not know Kokai Mirus had an insect. Damn. I guess it wasn't good enough to play when... Or maybe it's newer. I know that wasn't, like, in Kokai Miru decks when they were, like... Duel Link meta. Cross Sword Beetle. If you control an insect monster other than this card, an insect monster you control attacks a defense position monster and inflicts piercing. That doesn't really further our plays. Trap Tricks attracts. Ooh, Trap Tricks are fun. Trap Tricks are just cool. I love that they're insects. This card is unaffected by whole normal trap cards. If you activate whole normal trap cards from your hand, you can activate whole normal trap cards from your hand. The activation affects normal trap cards activated on your side of the field cannot be negated. Yeah, that's fun. What do I have? Do I have whole trap cards? Because if I did, that would kind of be cool. We have so many cards in here now. Hole. Trap cards. Chain hole. Oh. Wait, it's just hole cards? I always thought it was trap hole cards. Oh, that's cool. Woney, I'm making risotto. Got half an hour left and I'm hungry. Good luck. Risotto is fun. I'm not sure the last time I had risotto, or actually, Have I ever had risotto? High key, I'm not sure. But that's like pasta, right? I think that's pasta. I'm gonna, risotto. Look it up. Yeah, it's a pasta. Okay, I've never had that before. But it looks good. Sunder, maybe we need more spells rather than monsters. Maybe. Is the insect deck looking good? Devin, it's looking like a deck. That's about it. Right now we're looking at what we can do with Trap Tricks. Even though I think I only have one Trap Tricks card, we could potentially throw in whole cards just as like basic support, and then sometimes be able to use them from our hand. Isn't that what Attracts does? You can activate whole normal trap cards from your hand. Are all these normal trap cards? They are. Treacherous Trap Hole, that's good. Trap Tricks, Trap Hole, Nightmare. If a monster was special summoned this turn, activates its effect on your opponent's side of the field and negate the effect and destroy it. That's pretty solid. Giant Trap Hole. When 2 or more monsters are special summoned at the same time, destroy all monsters on the field. We'll keep that in mind for Pendulum Era. Floodgate Trap Hole. When your opponent summons a monster, change that monster to face down defense position. That's good. That's a classic. Okay, so like... Layer Wire. Remove play 1 insect mod. That's our destruction. We really don't want Token Sunday. Verdant Sanctuary. When a face-up insect monster is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, its controller can add 1 insect monster with the same level. Yeah, we'll keep that. I don't know about the insect armor. And I don't know how... Reciprodrag... Okay, so if we go TG Grub Tank, and then Special Battle Wasp from our hand, then we can Synchro into Recipro Dragonfly. So that gets us Recipro Dragonfly. You can target one of their TG monsters you control, send it to the graveyard. Then, if all Synchro monsters that were used for this Synchro card... It's Synchro Summon. Are in your graveyard, you can special summon all of them. So we're not gonna have another TG on the field, so this kind of does nothing for us. Yes, Devin, right now, it's just a bunch of random insect cards thrown together. We're trying to piece together what our actual win condition can be, because we don't have great win condition cards. Sunder, how dare you want to turn me into risotto shrimp? That's rude. Shrimp risotto would probably be good, though. As a seafood fan. And someone who also eats shrimp. Okay. So definitely not Recipro Dragonfly, because it really does not help our game state. Which means we shouldn't have the grubs. And I question if we even need Pin the Bullseye. Because what can we even do with Pin the Bullseye? So, level combination wise, we can make a level 5 Synchro. No, we can't, because this isn't a tuner. So we can make a level 4 Synchro, but we don't have insects for that. We can make a 3, 6, 7 Synchro. But I don't think we have level 7s. We have 6s and 8s. Okay. Battle Wasp would be great for... if we had, like, the Bladefly link. Just to, like, just... I don't know. We need extra deck monsters that are insects. So, Pin the Bullseye doesn't help us either. Swarm of Scarabs is our play from Howling Insect. And so is Gigaweevil. We have one Insect Queen, I only own one. We have two Traps, Tricks, Attracts, which will be sometimes helpful because we have a load of trap cards that are hole cards. Arrest, Arblast, the Rapid Fire, Battle Wasp. If this card is normal summon, you can target a level 3 or lower insect monster in your graveyard, special summon that monster in defense position. This would be great for a level 7. Special summon that monster in defense position. If this card is in your opponent's... Huh. You can target one level 3 or lower insect monster in your graveyard, special summon that monster in defense position. If this card in your owner's possession is destroyed by an opponent's card, you can special summon one Battle Wasp monster from your hand or deck. That's kind of cool, but it has to be destroyed by an opponent's card. Actually, that includes battle. That's cool. That's cool. Woney, Shrimp Scampi good though. Nice. I don't think I've had Shrimp Scampi either. No, I meant that I'll make risotto for the shrimp. Ah, thank you. That's appreciated. I would never eat a friend. Good. Thank you, thank you. I don't want to be eaten. I'm also not small. I would be a very big meal. So... we can technically hit level 7. We can hit level 7. We can throw in a non-insect level 7. Is that valid? Are we valid if we do that? Because we can technically make that. On the other hand... I don't know. I feel like the best we do here is level 7s. But we can do level 6. Which gets us into Halberd the Charge. One insect-type monster. One non-tuner monster. Once per battle, during damage, if this card attacks an opponent's monster with equal or higher attack. And it's 25. So it's relatively likely to have a 25. Equal or higher. You can have the attack of the opponent's monster during that damage calculation only. That's nice. If this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent, you can inflict 200 damage to your opponent for each Battle Wasp and Battle Wasp you control. So if we only have Halberd Wasp, Halberd the Charge, that's 200 burn, but that's okay. You can only use the effect of Battle Wasp, Halberd the Charge once per turn. That's not terrible. So if we keep that on the board, level 6 into level 8, if this card is Synchro Summon using a Synchro monster as material, it can make a second attack during the battle phase. Okay. Okay, okay, I see it. I see our road. It's Hama from Halberd. So we need a level 2. Okay, okay. That's a boss, I think. When this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent, you can make all monsters your opponent controls lose 1,000. That's cool. At the end of the battle phase, if your opponent has not taken any battle damage this phase, but all these effects point to that happening, you can inflict 300 damage to your opponent for each Battle Wasp in your graveyard. Okay, so its second effect is basically a consolation prize. A very big meal would be Vor. Won't he know? You're right, though. I will allow it. A non-insect. Thank you, Ant. I feel like... Not right now. Maybe later on in the stream. If this is doing, like, real bad. But what we want to do now is we want level 2 insects. Because we want to get Hama. I think that's our win condition. Even though it's not, like, amazing, it's, like, the best thing we have that we can actually get into consistently. So... level 2 insects. We can special level 2 insects. But it has to be a tuner. which leaves us with two options. Scrap Worm, who can attack your opponent directly, but it's destroyed at the end of the battle phase. If this card is destroyed by an effective scrap card and sent to the graveyard, oh, by itself, you can select a scrap card in your graveyard, add it to your hand. Okay, so it searches from your graveyard by killing itself. Suicide! Versus Infernity Beetle. While you have no other cards in your hand, you contribute this card to special summon up to 2 Infernity Beetle from your deck. Well, none of these are good options, but is any of them something that would ever occur? So I have at least 3 of each. While you have no other cards in your hand, you contribute this card to special summon 2 Infernity Beetle from your deck. Let's try Infernity Beetle. And I guess we need 3 to, like, make its effect live. I guess. Alright, so we have Howling Insect to search. And it's a level 3. We have Trap Tricks Attracts. Not really for any good reason. I think we ditch Insect Queen because we have no way of getting her on board. Battle Wasp, Arbalest the Rapid Fire. I feel like there's gotta be a level 7. Hold on, I want to see. There's gotta be a level 7 Battle Wasp, doesn't there? It really feels like they want to summon a level 7 Battle Wasp. Ooh, oh, I love the ultra wide. Not ultra wide, but it's like a wider background. I don't see that on my phone since it's so tall. Is Battle Wasp one word? I think it is. So this is it? This is all the Battle Wasp cards? I have them all. Alright. I'm Googling it. I'm Googling it right the heck now. Someone subscribed, or not subscribed, followed. Ayunayuri. Auna Yuri. Thank you for following. How's your day been? I'm looking up Battle Wasps. What do Battle Wasps have? They've got to have... I feel like they've got to have a level 7. They don't, like... just give me a picture of, like, all the Battle Wasps, maybe. But yeah, I think that if we stick with Infernity Beetle, we can special summon that from the deck with Howling Insect, which is something. And we have 2 other cards that we can also special summon from the deck in cases where we need to. In case we, like, really aren't doing good and we need an out to things. Ooh, there's a level 5. Azusa the Ghost Bow. Azusa is a pretty lady. She's level 5. We have a level 12 Ballista the Armageddon. Halberd and Hama. Wow, there is no level 7. That's kind of dumb. Auna Yuri, I'm good, and you're welcome. You have a really pretty voice, Coconut. Thank you! Oh my god. I never get over people complimenting my voice. That will never get old. I still, you know what lives rent-free in my head? On my very first stream, someone told me that a friend who, I guess the friends, like, didn't want to say it live in chat, but they told me that they thought my voice sounded like Artemis of the Blue, the shark. And that's just like, that's such a compliment because she has a pretty voice too. But thank you. See, the thing is, I'm trans. If you didn't know, I have trans colors in my icon this month. So like, my voice is like something I've worked really hard on. And I'm really glad that that shows. I like it more and more now, too. I feel like it sounds better when I listen to it back, actually. Kind of. I feel like it doesn't sound as good, like, in my head. Okay. So we have Giga Weevil, and we have Infernity Beetle, and we have Swarm of Scarabs, which are all being special summoned off Howling Insect. And then we have Arbalst the Rapid Fire. The only thing this does for us is specials a Trans Cicada, the lovely Trans Cicada, from our graveyard, so we can go into a Halberd the Charge. Which is a good play, don't get me wrong, but I feel like it's not as consistent. So I think we run 1, maybe 2. Can I do that? Maybe 2. Let's try 2. And Twin Bow the Attacker. During your main phase, you can special summon this card from your hand. Also, you cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck. Oh, well that's pretty good. I don't know if that's like any better. Then, see, the deal with that is then you don't have an immediate play. You still need a normal summon. Whereas Arbalst, it needs Grave setup, but then you can immediately have an 1800 body on board, and a Battle Lost Halberd. We can experiment with it. I'll try 1 and see how it goes, but I feel like it's not wildly helpful, except maybe making Brilliant. Because our tuners, it would make a level 5 tuner, but we don't have a level 5 insect synchro. So actually, let's hold off on it. And I really don't think we need 3 of this equip spell that just adds 700 attack. That doesn't do us a whole lot of good. Because we really want to see Howling Insect, like, as much as possible, so we want to get it down to 20 cards. Ideally. I feel like we still want to run 3 Infernity Beetle so we can keep its effect live. Arbalst the Rapid Fire is okay, but we need setup, so let's just stick with 1 for now. And Verdant Sanctuary helps us search, so that's good. We have a lot of level 3s, I guess. We don't have enough level 3s. I don't know if that's helpful enough. And what about Lair Wire? Remove and play 1 insect monster from your graveyard. No, that's pretty good. That's removal. And it's non-targeting too. Non-targeting destruction. Nori is a beautiful shrimp. Those who say otherwise go to F8. Fate. Got to fate me. Fight me. Is that what that's supposed to be? I've never seen anyone use that, but that's fun. Yes, if anyone thinks otherwise. Thank you, ants, for defending me. Not that I have anyone telling me that I'm not beautiful. But I'm sure one day I will have someone who hates me at their very core. And I will ignore them. Or, more accurately, I'll probably just laugh at them. Because who cares? I'm finally confident in myself, and that is what matters. That's all that matters. I feel like I've gained so much confidence over the past year. It's been great. I got out of a relationship, and I feel like that was like that gave me the freedom to finally have confidence in myself. It's been good. I've been doing good. I think, I don't know, should we cut anything else down? So confident, so strong, thank you. I am a confident shrimp. I do my very best, like no one ever has. I feel like... I don't know. Do we run... Trap Tricks, Trap Hole, Nightmare. When a monster that was special summoned this turn activates its effect, you can destroy it. That's pretty cool, especially since we can activate it from the hand. We can activate all of these traps from the hand if we have attracts, which is really nice. We do... It would be nice to have 3 attracts, but she doesn't really do anything else for the deck anyway. I feel like maybe we pick one of these two. So what's more helpful? Once per turn, you can change this card to face down defense. If this card is flip summoned, you can target a monster your opponent controls, destroy that card. It's once per turn, it's not a quick effect, so we can't special summon it on our opponent's turn. When it's special summoned, it has to be in face of attack position. So... that actually doesn't do us a whole lot of good. So as much as it is a level 3, I do think we want the Inzector Giga Weevil just as like a searchable out to not dying to things with attack lower than 2600. I don't know, I think that works, because that's going to be more consistent than running the Scarab pile, whatever it was called. Swarm of Scarabs. I'll call it the Scarab pile. I think that's it. I think that's our deck. What do we call her? Oh, and do we have a bug skill? Hold on. Wait, if we play on Weevil, we probably have a bug skill. Alrighty. We're close. We're almost playing Duel Links. It only took an hour and a half. You can count on me. What series is Weevil from? There he is. What kind of skills? Do I not have any skills on Weevil? I don't think I have a single skill on Weevil.
Get ready. I will destroy you.
Is this a joke? Oh, he's level 1. I've never used Weevil. Okay. We're copying Tori's deck onto Weevil right now. Okay, Yu-Gi-Oh! Zael. Bugs. Copy deck. Copy this deck to another deck. Oh, okay. That's a nice option to be able to switch. Switch the order of how you're copying things. No, we don't want to do that. Hold on. What are we doing? Oh no, copy 2. This is such a confusing... It's such a confusing system. Okay, bugs. Do we have bug accessories? I'm pretty sure I don't have any bug accessories, but if I did, that would be really funny, wouldn't it? I feel like there's not a lot of, like, insect support. Not like support, but like, I guess support. We don't get insect things all the time. I love her. I love her so much. Beautiful mermaid wife. Let's just go with this. I love this. Let's go. All right, we're ready to play. I will be right back, and then as soon as we get back, we are going to get into a duel. So 1 second, bye-bye. Shrimp pals, I'm back. I am returning. Contrary to popular belief, I will not simply end the stream. We have duels to do. Are you ready? I actually would like to fight Kite.
You're gonna be bug juice.
We're gonna, hold on, we're gonna switch back to Tori quick, just so we're not like up against a real person. Dueling against real people, what is that?
Let's learn how to duel together.
Yeah, let's learn how to duel together. We're gonna fight Kite. Because I also want Terabyte. We're gonna skip this. Okay, he's level 20. We'll win this. Let's go! My body isn't prepared for the high shrimp-packed bug juice. No one's body is prepared for the high shrimp-packed bug juice. No one will expect this deck. The best part is we only have 5 cards in our extra deck, so we look like a noob who doesn't have all of the extra deck slots. That's the best part. Okay, oh, that's a play. I guess we set both of these. Because we don't have attracts in our hands. Might as well, like, make them live. This is gonna be good, though, because we attack into that. Oh. Oh, he didn't even beat it. We would have got 2 searches off that. Treacherous Tadpole. 1200 attack, so... I think we crash into that thing, right? Let's do it. Attack! Howling Insects effect activates, and Sanctuary is gonna activate. Chain Link 2. Select a monster to add from your deck to your hand. We want Cicada. And special summon. Should we special summon? I feel like we should special summon Infernity Beetle. Because that would get us into Hama. If we can attack. I mean, I don't think we're going to be able to keep the Infernity Beetle. If this was a real duel instead of against a level 20 deck. Oh, okay. No, we're going to do this. We have Lair Wire, so we can banish the Howling Insect. Pop that card. We keep our Infernity Beetle. We have 2 Trans Cicadas. We normal summon 1. If this card is special summoned... Are you kidding me? Oh no. Oh no. Our play isn't valid. Alright, well we set that. Okay, damn. That kind of ruins the whole deck. Damn, okay, we can't, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. Oh no. Hey now, you're the Yu-Gi-Oh! Pokemon anime expert here, not me. I'm just a dumb supportive and cheering ant from the sidelines. I appreciate your support, that's what matters. Emphasis on the dumb. Select a card to add from your deck to hand. I'm just as dumb though. I didn't realize Transcicada only activated its effect when it was special summoned. Select the card to add from your deck to your hands. Howling Insect, I guess. So we need to special summon Transcicada, but that's not as consistent as just having Transcicada in hand. That doesn't help us at all. So how do we get a level 6 insect synchro? Does this work? Or should we be using level 4s and level 2s? Because we do have Infernity Beetle, which is something. And that would give us level 6s. Damn, I got a whole 4 gems. Okay. We have to reevaluate again. Yeah, Sunder, Transcicada is not working. It's a good card, don't get me wrong. But it doesn't work the way I thought it did. So the deck isn't functioning. Or it won't function in the way I thought it would. So we want... Huh. Are there any level 2 insects that are tuners? This card is normal summon. You can target one level 3 or lower insect monster in your graveyard, special on that monster in defense position. And this card is in your opponent's possession. Is destroyed by your opponent's card. You can special summon Battle Wasp. But we don't have level 2 Battle Wasp tuners, which would be really, really great. That's rough. Like, cause that's helpful. That gets like a second body on board, and we can play it into Infernity Beetle. I guess Transcicada has to go? Question mark? Because I don't have a good way of summoning Transcicada. Right? Wait. Hold on. I know. I know what it is. Give me my trans baby back. Howling Insect into Transcicada is a special summon, right? Right. Cicadas be like trans rights, but only if you can special summon complete trash. Trans rights are not trans rights if they're not always trans rights. Trans right? It's not real if it's only conditional. Speaking of, I found out a dumb thing today. My Surface job, it's like graphic designy stuff. Trans, yes, you're right, Ant. So we just got a new stock footage site where we can like pull stock footage from and like stock assets. And it turns out they label trans girls as men, and I'm assuming trans men as girls. And that's like the dumbest. It's so dumb. Like, not even just the dumbness of being anti-trans functionally, but it's like, hey, you've got this trans girl who's like in a dress at a coffee shop with makeup on, and you have it labeled as a guy for like people to search for like footage of dudes, and they're just gonna get this girl. I don't know, it doesn't make any sense. It's really silly. Like they didn't think it through. They just had a anti-trans agenda, I guess. Yeah, it's big dumb. I'm not a fan. Anyway, so if we special, a lot of this is based on Howling Insect. But if we special Transcicada off Howling Insect, so I think we run 2 Transcicadas most, because we don't want Transcicada in our hand. I don't think. And we run a second of this guy. What about the double pin one? What does he do? During your main phase, you can special summon this card from your hand. Also, you cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck. Insects, sure. You can only use this effect of battle while... Okay, so it literally just special summons itself. I do think that's pretty good. But Arblast, the Rapid Fire, also specials Transcicada if it's in the graveyard. Which is pretty spicy. Big fan of them spicy plays. I think we run... We run 2. And we run 1 Arblast. Because it requires Grave setup. I think that's it. I think that's the deck. Uh-oh. Restart? Hello?
Duel Links.
I don't know what that's about. Okay, so we're gonna go... Hello? There we go. We're going to go... Find Weevil. And get him higher than level... Heckin' 1. But we need to fix the deck first. 2 Trans Cicadas. We need 2 of the special summoning Battle Wasp. 1 Arblast. It'd be helpful if I typed it in there. We want 2 of these. And what other card did we get rid of? I high-key do not know. I feel like that was it. I don't remember. Okay, I'm sorry. This is gonna bug me. I'm gonna, like, go back and see, because what the heck? I could have sworn we were at 20 cards. No, it's 21. Okay, we can ditch something, can't we? Let's just ditch the Battle Wasp that requires setup. Maybe. No, we'll stick with 21 cards for now. We're gonna duel. We're gonna heckin' duel. We can do that later. Maybe. I see no issue with 21. See, the issue, Ant, is ratios. Math. It's a big math problem. Having that 1 extra card means we're less likely to see our playstarters like Howling Insect, which needs to be destroyed to even do anything. Damn, this sure is a deck. Okay, we're setting our traps. We're setting Howling Insect. And we end turn. That's our play. Yeah, generally you always want to be at 20 cards unless you have a real good reason not to. Because the fewer cards you have, the more likely you're gonna see the really important cards for your plays. I'm the idiot that would try to have the full 30 cards. Oh no, Ant. That's an issue. That's a deck building problem. I used to be like that too, though. Select a monster to special summon. We want a special Transcicada. Give us the good trans bug. Now we activate Transcicada, and we get one Molt token. What is that? Cosmo Brain, okay. Search special summon by adding one non-effect monster. Kraken's attack equal to level in the graveyard by 200. You contribute one effect monster special summon one normal monster from your hand or deck. Ew. Alright. So first of all, we synchro into Halberg. Correct? This was the play. This is how it works. This is how we thought it would work. I thought it would work. And now, we normal Infernity Beetle. We actually can activate Infernity Beetle. Special 2 from deck. Oh no, we can't. Because we have a Transcicada in hand. Okay. I'm gonna activate Lairwire first. Get rid of a Howling Insect and pop his Cosmo Brain. Because it's big, big, big. Silver's Cry. Target one dragon in the graveyard. Special summon it. Okay. Joke's on you, I have 2 Lairwires set. But I also... do I need to? Because I have him on. Now. We can't go to Infernity Beetle, but we can go into Hamon. And Hamon gets 2 attacks now since it was Excel synchroed. This card is synchro summon using a synchro monster's material. You can make a second attack during the battle phase. Yeah, so we hit over this thing. We want to keep Lairwire around. And now we can attack into his face down. Boom. That is how you build a deck in an hour and a half to 2 hours. I am unoptimal. Shrimp shall teach me the ways of not being dumb through osmosis. Yes, the more Yu-Gi-Oh you watch, the more you slowly just like pick up the facts. That's definitely how it goes. Okay, so he has a big, big dragon. But we have Lairwire, so we can pop it whenever. Probably right now, since he's gonna attack into it. We have attack reduction if we can hit over something. That seems a little like it wouldn't happen all the time. Unless I had like piercing. But I don't think I have a good way of getting piercing on this thing. I'm gonna wait until he's like actually attacking into me to activate my Lairwire, just in case. Alright, Lairwire it is. You are going. Bye-bye. Goodbye, Blue Eyes, White Dragon. Ooh, Trap Tricks. I guess we want to keep Transcicada in hand because it's not going to do anything on board. And Hamon can make a second attack, so we can just attack right into Whitestone and get another attack. And I think That means we have game. Question mark. Exclamation point. Hell yeah. I am dumbfounded that that worked. Thank you for putting up with my dumb bug deck. You get a nice. Sunder, okay, but hear me out. What if Pot of Greed? Shrimp Power, let's go! Thank you, Pony, thank you, Ant. I can't believe I am so happy that worked. I am so excited. I have all of the power now. Pot of Greed, though, if you don't know, is banned and has been banned for forever. And will not be unbanned in forever. We keep getting, like, cards with significantly worse trade-offs than Pot of Greed. And they're, like, insane. Okay, yes, you know Sunder. Yeah, Pot of Greed can just never come back. Unless you're in Rush Duels, and then it's a legend card. I was like thrown for a loop last week in the finale of the first season of Yu-Gi-Oh! 7s. When one of the characters just fucking plays Pot of Greed for the first time in like decades, I swear. Like, when was the last time Pot of Greed used in the anime? Like, GX? Jaden used it a lot because he needed to have card advantage to even play heroes. But, like, it's been banned for a while, so it's not been in the anime for a while, and then just suddenly, hey, Pot of Greed. That just threw me so hard. I'm very hyped for the next season of 7s, though. I was calling that they were going to go to space since the very start. Since episode 1, I was here for it. And I'm so glad that they've, like, actually set it up that that could totally be what's happening. It's probably what's happening. I hope we go to space. Fingers crossed. We really don't want Giga Weevil. Damn. We don't have anything in graveyard for that. I think the play is Howling Insect face down. And then normal Infernity Beetle next turn. Right. Oh, I just realized. Infernity Beetle is a dark monster. Infernity Beetle's dark monster. Guys, I think that means we can add another monster to our extra deck. Oh, I'm excited. We're gonna do that right after this. I'm pretty sure there was one insect that required a dark tuner. And guess what Infernity Beetle is? A dark tuner. And that means we have a game state to be in when we have a level 4 on the field. And then summon Infernity Beetle, because right now we really don't. Actually, we do. We do. Activate the effect of Transcada. Please do. Give me the good trans bug. We're gonna lair wire that thing. Just because I really want that Molt token. Oh, Birthright? Are you kidding? He's gonna pop it. He's gonna attack into it. The crowd is shocked and gasps, my god, I thought that card was a legend. It's not Yu-Gi-Oh! Unless you go to space. True. Zale much? I'm not even at the point in Zale where they go to space, but I've heard they do. I've heard fables of this Pot of Greed. They say it could destroy a man. Two cards? Drawing 2 cards? That's enough to destroy you. What did he do? Why did he do that? Did he really just attack into my Trans Cicada? With a lower attack? Is he okay? Excuse me. Gig Daddy is apparently his name. I don't think you guys can see that. Can I move it? Yeah, moving it down because we cut off a little bit. There it is. Gig Daddy. All right, Gig Daddy. We're gonna go into Infernity Beetle, and we can't activate its effect, but we can go into Hama and attack over your Valkyrian Knight. Monsters your opponent control cannot target face of warrior monsters for attacks except Valkyrian Knight. Sure, that's all you have on board. When this card is destroyed by a battle and into the graveyard, you can banish one warrior, then target one level 5 or higher warrior in the graveyard, special it. Which I can run over with my Hama. We're good. Oh, he doesn't even have one. He can't even activate its effect. I like Hama. Battle Wasps are fun. I didn't realize how fun Battle Wasps were. I'm not even playing a Battle Wasp deck, but I'm intrigued at like their full power. Because we don't even have that many in Duel Links. Hopefully we get more eventually. I'd be down. Especially the synchros. We need more synchros. Okay. We set lair. Giga Weevil is level 6. You can only equip it to an Insector. I think we normal Battle Wasp and we special something. We special that. The Infernity Beetle, and then we have another Battle Wasp. There we go. Okay, so we did have an out to a level 4 and level 2. A game state progression, if you will. Gonna move this back up. Bye, Giga Daddy. Okay, what does Halberd do again? Once per battle during damage calculation, if this card battles an opponent's monster with equal or higher attack, you can have the attack of that monster. That's pretty cool. Can Hama just make 2 moves? Alright, so we want to use this guy. And then attack twice directly with Hama, even though he only has 400 life. So we win. So Halberd the Charge, what it does is halves attack that's greater than or equal to 2500, which means the most you can be going up against is 3750. I think that's right. Boom. Yeah, so I think 3750 is the number. Math. I might be a math. Might be able to do math, maybe. So that's pretty high. That's pretty nice. So that means we can hit over things that Hama can't hit. So if there's something real big that we can't pop with Hama, we can pop it with Halberd before going into Hama. Which is definitely an option. It's something we can do. I keep hitting the wrong deck button. I'm not used to this thing. We want to find that insect. We want... I don't remember what it's called. It's a pretty spider centaur lady. I'm assuming it's Dark Insect. Synchro. Oh, it's not. It's gonna be an insect. It's an earth. Oh, because it was a dark synchro, wasn't it? In the anime, right? That's cool. Lady on top of thing. I love that. That's just, I don't know why I'm so into that thing. That like weird archetype of monster girls. But I'm a fan. This is level 6. 2400 attack, 1 dark tuner, we've got it. 1 non-tuner insect monster, we've got it. You're in the deck, underground arachnid. Welcome to the team. What do you do though? If this card attacks, your opponent cannot activate any spell or traps until the end of the damage step. So it's like an Armades? Or is it like an Ancient Care Golem? Or is that the same thing? Once per turn, you can select one face-up monster your opponent controls and equip it to this card. Whoa! If this card would be destroyed by battle, you can destroy the monster equipped to this card by this effect instead. You can only equip one monster at a time to this card. Whoa. Are you kidding? Once per turn, you can select one face-up monster your opponent controls and equip it to this card. I don't... That's insane. That's removal. That's like the best kind of removal. Because they don't have access to it anymore since it's not on their field. Or it's not like on their side of the board. And it's got protection. That's actually really good. If anything, that feels like a better win condition. Sunder. Actually, I think I most definitely was playing Millworm from when I was last into Yu-Gi-Oh! Millworm uses, like, Worm, doesn't it? I know that's a card that does milling stuff, but I don't know a whole lot about milling. The only stuff about milling I know is that Light Sworns mill your own deck a lot. Like it's not like opponent mill to like bring your opponent's deck to 0. I know a lot more about like milling your own deck. As a Gem Knight player, trying to constantly get Gem Knight fusion without a way to search it except Gem Knight Turtle, which isn't great because it's a defense. You have to throw it in defense and then wait for it to get attacked into so you can search the Gem Knight fusion. And then at that point, you can't even use it for most of the fusions because it's just rock, but it's not a Gem Knight. It's a Gem Turtle. It doesn't work. It really doesn't work. Okay, Howling Insect. We set it. We end turn. Yeah, if you can't tell, I'm a big fan of Gem Knights. I'm waiting for us to get Gem Knight support of any kinds. Preferably the fusion card that lets you search a card and then fuse. That'd be great. That'd be great. But with Seraphronite in the game, it kind of makes it hard because then you can't have Brilliant Fusion, obviously. Brilliant Fusion is too good with Seraphronite. But we already got Seraphronite. I don't think I'm going to activate that because they might go into a... I don't think they're going to synchro, but I don't think this is going to do a whole lot, is it? Fortune Lady Wind. I don't know. He doesn't have much of an extra deck. So let's just pop it. Oh. Okay, yeah, that was the effect. We want it face down and not able to change to face up. Which occupies his board. Now he's only got 2 spaces. Battle Wall. We don't have any in the graveyard, sadly. This discard a strip of balance into the graveyard. Okay, that's not happening. 4 and 3. We don't have good options right now. Do we set a second? No, I think we go into Battle Wasp. And just attack. Oh, I attacked the wrong card. At least I did know that I could hit over that. Technically, that might have been the play. But I feel like Fortune Ladies are pretty weak in general. Like, they don't have a lot of they don't have, like, a great stat line generally. Until you, like, time travel them into better stats. Sunder, I'm making you want to play Duel Links? Oh no. Don't do it. I've been playing Duel Links actually since it started. Fun fact. I've been playing a whole lot less now though. It's if Hama is the ace that represents Woni, Brilliant is the ace that represents Ant. It's you. You're a crucial part of my deck. Once per turn, you can detach 1 Exceeds material from this card. All face-up monsters you currently control gain 300 attack. Okay. It's okay. It's not great. Let's send Howling to the grave. And we're gonna set another Howling so that we actually have that ability. Yeah, I think Brilliant was like one of the very first Xyz monsters to come out, so its effect is like pretty subpar. And not just by like Duel Links standards, but like it was one of the, I think it was one of like the first Xyz monsters out in general. Like, it was pretty early Zayal. It definitely feels like early Zayal. Because a 300 attack boost for 1 Xyz material seems kinda weak. Oh, for the Animator? Is it just Animator? Thank you for following. Welcome. How's your day been? We spent an hour and a half building a dumb insect deck, and now we're playing it. Oh, wait, okay. Hold on. Brilliance effect is permanent. Oh, that's why it's better than it seems. I mean, that doesn't make it good. But it's something. Okay, we have, is that a thing? Parasite. Flip. Put this card face up in your opponent's deck and shuffle it. If your opponent draws this card, it is special summoned to their side of the field in defense position. Inflicts 1,000 damage to them. Then, while this card is face up on the field, all monsters you controls become insect. I don't think that helps us. What's the skill we get, though? Insect Uprising. If you... Can be used if you have 3 or more insect monsters on your field. That's a lot. Lower attack of all face-up monsters in your opponent's field by 800. Well, if you've got the bugs for it, it's good. Animator, yes, good. Been grinding the kite event. I'm at 1 million points on it now, lol. Yeah, I need to play that event. I really want not Gigabyte. Gigabyte, yeah, not Giga Brilliant. I really want Gigabyte because I like rank 3 decks. And Gigabyte's real good. But I haven't been playing, so I need to grind a bit more to try to get it. Speaking of, I should see if Kite's around here.
You're gonna be bug juice.
I feel like it would tell me what it tells me. We're good. I should be playing on my own time anyway. It's more fun against real people with these kind of decks. People must be finding Coconut through Duel Links. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, this is because I don't normally have this many people stopping in to my streams because I haven't been playing games recently. I've been doing like dumb shit like theorizing how Pokemon would make VTubers and how marketable they would be. 2 streams about that. We don't have a whole lot here. We really do not have a whole lot here. I guess... What do we do? We have trap holes, we can wait. The animator, no, it's on Zayal. Oh yeah. Yeah, I know it's on Zayal. I was using... Tori. I forget her Japanese name. I know it starts with K, right? She was what I was like originally building the deck on. Do I want to use this? Do I want to wait until the 6 Samurai player synchro summons? I think I want to wait until they synchro summon. Yeah, get rid of that card. 6 Samurais are rough. I'm glad they're not like the insane meta anymore. Wait. Do you not have a play to synchro summon? Are you not going to synchro summon your samurai guy? Hands, thank you for loving my dumb shit. Oh, yeah, he's just straight up attacking into me. That's fair. That's pretty fair. I did leave my board open. Oh, oh no. Oh, this is rough. I wish I had a level 5 to synchro into. I guess we set. We're gonna lose this, aren't we? Woni, Kotori. Okay, thank you. I knew it was like close to Tori, but that it started with a K, and that's like all I knew. I needed that one last letter. I'm kind of sad that we constantly get the dub names in everything beyond like GX and 5Ds. I should have activated that card. I kind of wish that you could just like change the preferences of the character names, like how you can change voice lines. Even though you can't change it to Japanese voice lines, but I can change it to Korean voice lines. Okay, that's what we wanna floodgate. Boom, I didn't even see what monster it was. Number 70. Malevolent Sin. His sins are too great. He must go face down, ass up. Howling Insect. That's what we want to set. There we go. What does Malevolent Sin even do? I know it's a bug. Isn't it? Isn't Malevolent Sin a spider? Can I not check it? That's Howling Insect. Where did I set Malevolent Sin? Maleficent Sin. There it is. Rank 4. Insect. Would have been nice for this deck. You can detach and excuse material. Oh, okay. Yep, just cut in with my Howling Insect. We're gonna activate Transcicada. But we're playing it in defense position. I feel like half the time I forget to play it in defense position, and then it gets attacked into sometimes. Frequently. See, at least it's like a little bit of a wall right now. Okay, so I can normal the how. Oh. No, that doesn't help us at all. Because we can't excuse summon. And we can't synchro summon without a tuner. Damn, we lost. This is just misplay central. And would attend a third PokeTuber stream. The PokeTuber Generation 3, this time personal. I honestly would consider doing a PokeTuber stream again, but for art. Because we didn't even touch upon how awesome it would be to design... Okay, Transcicada, right? We want to keep that tuner around so we can synchro. And he's gonna pop it! I can't do anything with my tokens. Oh, this is rough. I can't believe I'm alive right now, but yes, PokeTuber streams would be... I would do a PokeTuber stream again for the art. I'm working on picking a tablet because I need a tablet so that I can actually draw again on this computer. Because I had a Surface Book, which that was the laptop I was streaming from. The very first Surface Book. It's old. But it has one of those pens and a capacitive screen where you can like draw on it. And I guess we set this install. And so that's how I've been doing most of my art. But if I want to do it on stream, which I absolutely do, I'm gonna need like a tablet, a real tablet. So currently, I was thinking of getting a new monitor too, that's like better quality, but I think I want to focus on like actually picking up a tablet, because that's gonna open up more like fun opportunities. We can do art streams, or I can just do dumb drawings sometimes. So I feel like that's my priority at the moment, with like figuring things like that out. Now that I have my PC and it's not a huge stress. Transcicada, right? That's right. Transcicada says trans rights. Hell yeah. Transcicada is like a perfect... It's like a perfect dual spirit for trans people. Particularly trans people who are gay, because it's so rainbow. Or if you're a gamer who likes RGBs, it looks like an RGB cicada. It's pretty cool. That's some good shit right there. Oh no, they turned us into bug juice. They did. Okay, Gatori, what you got? Yeah, like the issue is the deck doesn't always go off because we don't have tons of really good cards. We have like only one or two plays that can really get us anywhere. She's playing Magician Girls. Choco Magician Girl. I always felt like Choco Magician Girl should have been like Blueberry Magician Girl. Because they're all based on fruits, for the most part. Except like Chocolate Magician Girl. And she's blue, and she's water. Why isn't she blueberry? Like, there's Apple Magician Girl. Alrighty, we're gonna set Howling Insect. And pass. See, most of our plays require Howling Insect. I need more insects that can... More insects that can special summon other insects from hand or deck. Preferably deck, but hand would be okay. Maybe I can see after this if that's even a thing that I have. Oh no. Oh, they have Power of the Guardians. That's a dumb equip spell. Okay. Bye. Well, I guess that's our win. Give us that nice bug skill. We're gonna set it because it'll come into play once, maybe. Oh, I can't set it from the side here. That's cool though, that you can like have your deck editor on the side. See, I was playing on my phone for the longest time, so I didn't have like the ability to have the widescreen stuff. Okay, Insect Uprising, and we want to search... Can you search strings that aren't like connected? I think so. That thing looks weird. If you have 3 insect type monsters with the same name in your graveyard, that's a little bit much. That's not happening. Mother Spider. You only have insect monsters in your graveyard. We would. You can send 2 face-up defense position monsters you control the graveyard. Special summon this card from your hand. That's kind of a lot. Insect Queen, we don't have a good way of getting it on board. Aztekipede the Worm Warrior. Special summon by banishing an insect monster. High key, that is kind of cool. But it doesn't special summon. Primitive Moth. If you control no monsters, you can special summon this card. Cicada. You control an insect, you can special summon this card from your hand. It's all them special summoning themselves. Spider. When this card destroys a defense position monster by battle, you can select a special summon a level 4 lower insect monster from your graveyard. Oh! Except that relies on opponent conditions, so it's not that great. During your end phase, destroy this card unless you have Kokai Miru, Iron Core. Or reveal an insect monster. Oh, we can do that! If a light or dark monster is special summon attack position, change that monster to defense position. That's almost kind of cool. That's almost kind of cool. But I don't think it really helps us. Alright. Oh god, Kokai Miro. Yeah, and Kokai Miro is... it's something. Okay, Tori, what you got? I got Exodia. Kokai Miro is like... it's why it was rough. It was a good deck. Crap. I just realized that I didn't record this entire stream. F's in the chat. I can download it off. I'll download it off. What is it? I'll be downloading it off Twitch, but I had just set up last night the ability to... I thought I was recording in higher quality, but I wasn't. So my past streams have still been like 720p, so I mean, we're not losing much. It's not like a sudden loss. This is what my archive streams have been. But starting next week, I guess, I'll be like streaming out in 720, but archiving in 1080. I finally figured out how to do that because I was doing it wrong apparently. Okay. Does Aztekipede help us at all? It's nice for Infernity Beetle, but we don't have a great way of getting cards turn 1 into the graveyard. I feel like it's maybe a one of. I don't know. And does Verdant's Sanctuary really help us? I guess it does. I feel like Treacherous Trap Hole is maybe what we want to cut. Because it requires that we don't have traps in the graveyard, and we have a quarter of our deck is traps. So let's try that. Now we are slightly more optimal. Very, 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 very slightly. But if you do the math, we're better. Oh damn, this guy completed the vent already. Unless it was the first time this event was rolling in. No optimal here, only scuff. Of course, Ant. We do have Sanctuary. I think we are setting Howling Insect. Yeah. Set Howling Insect, activate Sanctuary, and then we get 2 searches off the insect. Big fan of that. Unless he forfeits. I think that was the connection. New deck slot, let's go! I didn't even realize that I'd never played on Weeble. He's not cute, that's probably why. Scuff, a beautiful shrimp, and the invert gang. Hell yeah, Ant! Thank you for being here. Thank you everyone for coming. I am so excited. It's great, like, actually having the power to, like, do good streams. Whoa, oh, he had a whole bunch of events completed. It'd be cool if you could, like, actually see them and it didn't just scroll past. Oh my god, for a second there, I thought that Matt was... What the hell? Is that just our internet, or do people just keep disconnecting? By the way, my internet is, like, insane now. Now that I got my new computer, it's like... It went up from, like, maybe 30 megabits per second to closer to 500 megabits per second. Oh, speaking of, I can, like, get rid of that. Get that nice green bar all the way across. So I'm sure it's not changing a whole lot. That was just for the start to, like, show how great my PC actually is compared to the last one. I waited a very, very long time to upgrade, but it's been worth it. People fear the bugs, it's true. You've got a good point, Ants. That's why they don't want to be playing. They know bugs are the real meta here. Will I ever rank up? Who knows? Okay, same play as before. We activate Sanctuary. We set Howling Insect. We're gonna get 2 searches off of whenever that thing gets popped. We've got an Attracts, so hopefully we get a spell, because that'd be great. Whoa! This dude's playing normal heroes. Are you joking? That's cool! Oh, normal heroes are fun! Weevil was ahead of his time. and was dunked on for having rightfully dumb hair. True. It's dumb hair, but like all Yu-Gi-Oh characters have dumb hair. But Weevil's is like, it's not cool dumb, it's just like dumb. Ha! He took damage. Leviathan Dragon though, that's good. Leviathan Dragon's a solid card. Okay, Chain Link 2 Sanctuary, so we're adding a card, so we want to add Twin Bow to hand so we can special her. And then we want a special Trans Cicada. Gotta make sure there's a space in there. And special summon the Molt token. Ooh, mask change. Oh, it's been so long since I've seen mask change. Mask change is cool. The Sentai heroes are really cool too. Heroes in general are just such a cool look. Masked hero Goka. Love him. Alright, I think I want the Trans Cicada so we can normal summon it. That way we're guaranteed a level 6. Yeah, okay. So we normal Trans Cicada, right? Special summon a Halberg. I feel like we kind of want to wait for Leviathan Dragon to use the second material. Well, actually, no, it can't attack if it does, so they probably won't use it. Wait, no! We can attack into that thing. Oh, that's exciting. Ready? Are you ready? Let's activate this effect. Boom! Oh, that's so cool. Okay, once per battle, yeah, once per battle, during damage calculation, if this card battles an opponent's monster with equal or higher attack, so 25 or higher, 2500 or higher, you can have the attack of the opponent's monster during that damage calculation only. When this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent, you can inflict 200 damage to your opponent for each Battle Wasp monster you control. So yeah, it's got like the burn damage thing that Battle Wasps do. Boom, and we just won with 200 burn damage. You get a nice because you're playing normal heroes, that's cool. Sunder, my body was not ready. That was a cool play. If that's what you're referring to. We also still haven't summoned Underground Arachnid. I feel like Underground Arachnid is a better win condition than any of the Battle Wasps. Maybe we should have been focusing on like how to get Battle Underground Arachnid out. Because it's pretty sweet. Wait, did I rank? Am I gonna rank up? How's this work? I haven't played ranked in like forever. So like that emblem thing at the start of the duel is very new to me. I do not know what it means besides that I'm in that rank right now. I'm assuming. We also like haven't even used trap tricks. Okay, so what can we do here? We can go into Brilliant. I don't know if there's a ton of a reason to go into Brilliant. I feel like we want to go Trap Tricks. Pretend like we have traps in hand. Battle. Assume it's lower than 1800. It was Karate Man. You can double the original attack of this card once per turn. If you use this effect, destroy this card during the end phase. And you summoned it in defense position? That would have beat me. What are you doing? Okay, what do we got? We got a trap hole. We do have a trap hole. But I think we want to go into Underground Arachnid, right? Because we can't even use Floodgate Trap Hole on this turn. So, if we summon Infernity Beetle... That is an Underground Arachnid. Oh! He doesn't have a monster to steal. What's the point? Well, another Infernity Beetle can still make him on, right? I think that's how it works. This card attacks. Your opponent can activate spells or traps until the end of the damage step. That's pretty cool. Once returned, you can select a face-up monster your opponent controls. God, this is a really good boss. Why did we not build the deck? Why didn't we build the deck around Underground Arachnid? Hold on. We're like changing this up, okay? We're gonna put the Aztec Centipede in. Because that gets us more consistent level 6s. Right. Am I doing my math right? Math stream when? I really want to watch, I don't know how into Hololive you guys are, but Oli has been doing math streams lately, and that sounds like the coolest thing. I really want to watch them, but I have not had the chance to. Because she's doing like, I think she's doing like high level kind of math stuff, I think. I'm not 100% sure. But I feel like learning math like that in a fun way would be way more exciting than taking like a course. Math is boring in school, but math is cool like in general. I feel like school just like killed my love of math because math is cool. But like they force the way they do it is it's dumb. It's very silly the way they handle math on the surface. We don't really do a whole lot of math back at the meadows underwater though, so most of my math exposure has been up here. We have 2 of those. I feel like we want to take 1 twin bow away. Do we really need 2 Transcicada? I've also never activated Battle Wasp Arbalist. But it could very easily, I think that is good to keep though, because it could get Infernity Beetle back on the board if it's in the grave. But I think the Aztec, I don't know, they both require setup. I'm really not sure. I'll get rid of that, and we'll see how it goes. Oh, okay, thank you, Woni, for checking. Math is an adventure. Seems like she was doing algebra stuff. Okay. Algebra isn't as high level as I thought she was going. I feel like the terms just made me think, oh, big math. Not just like basic math. Ah, fancy sound effect for a fancy duel mat. We set lair. Okay, we just want to set all our traps, right? And we're gonna set Trans Cicada because we still have 2, right? I think we want to have 2 because Trans Cicada is important. So if we get one in hands, we want to have one in deck. Okay, yeah, polynomials. That's a big word. Polynomials are just like... They're just numbers, though, that are like... with decimals, right? If I remember correctly, I think polynomials are just numbers that have decimals. Because integers are numbers without decimals. I do believe that is the math. I haven't had to do math in forever, though. I feel like the last time I did... I don't know, I had one class at a college here, and... Oh, thank you for correcting me, Brony. I will read that in a second. I was wrong about polynomials. We're gonna destroy his Brioniac. Boom. Yeah, I took a math class at a college that I was at for a year, and it was really rough. I didn't make it through. I ended up leaving the college, actually. Not because I couldn't keep up with the math, but also partially because it was a lot at that school. And I wasn't doing what I wanted to do, so... Trap checks. Do we want to summon the trap checks? I don't think it helps us a whole lot, but... we can always put it face down. And protect ourselves. I think that's it. And then hope we get a Howling Insect next turn, so we can summon a trans. Math is weird. Okay, polynomials are stuff like x to the third plus 2x plus 2. Oh, okay. So, like, basic algebra. Math is weird, yeah, Wony. But it gets really interesting in high levels. Yeah, like, there's so much you can do with math at high levels that, like, you just don't do. Like, I feel like they don't teach it well in a lot of cases, and, like, you don't really get a sense of, like, what you can actually do with the math. I think. I don't know. I feel like I don't even have a complete sense of, like, what you can do with the math. Polynomials aren't wild, though. Not as wild as I was expecting. I thought she was doing, like, calculus level and higher. I feel like that'd be an interesting stream, because a lot of people don't even know, like, calculus level math. Or, like, they had to do calculus level stuff and, like, don't understand it. When I was introduced to Buckingham PI, my mind was blown. I've never heard what that is. Feel free to blow my mind. Calc is an adventure also, it is. God, all he does differentials would be a time. Yeah, I feel like she would be such a fun person to do, like, absurdly high-level math. Just because, like, she'd be able to make it fun, and also because that's a wild thing to be doing. as on stream. Okay, let's see. We've only summoned Underground Arachnid once, and we haven't even used its Snatch Steal effect. I can't believe this is happening. We haven't even gotten us Tekia either. What is this deck? There we go. There it is. And we don't have the tuner for it. I think we can probably get rid of Insector Giga Weevil. Because we don't use it. I don't think its body is big enough. And we have other outs to big things. It's just a clog in our deck. Because every time we have a Trans Cicada, we're always pulling Trans Cicada off of Howling Insect. There's never like a situation where we wouldn't be doing that. I think we wait, right? We want him to like blow up our monster. Woney, Calc isn't hard at a basic level, but it gets done. Yeah, I feel like it's just like, it's a difficult concept to explain. I feel like I would need to do a little bit of research into it to explain it. That'd be fun though. That could be a stream. Normal summons a monster. Yeah, let's pop it. Or let's flip it face down. Let's go. Oh, we can set 2 of them. Is that how that works? Oh, okay, yeah. That trap hole. The treacherous one. Okay, Tratrix. I guess let's just attack. Let's just heckin' go for it. I really wish we had more trap tricks. I don't know if we have more in Duel Links. I know Attrax is a super rare. I only have 2 of her. But I'm lucky enough to have 2 of her. I feel like I don't have any other Trap Tricks cards, though. But Trap Tricks are just, like, such a cool concept. The only dumb thing about them is that they're lollies, but... other than that... Bug pretending to be cute girl is... it's a look. Whoops, there goes Drowning Mirror Force. Okay, we both have pretty empty boards. We both have 3 cards. Woney, it's not super hard to explain at a basic level, but most classes immediately skip into intro stuff to go to complicated U substitution. Ah. I don't even know what that is. I don't even remember a lot of my calculus. The only thing I think I know about it is that it's like... you're doing a lot of... I don't even know how to describe it. Like, you're working with stuff like under the graph kind of stuff. If that even makes sense. You're like looking at like the sum total of a period of data. I don't think that's a good way to describe it. Words are rough. Yep, area under the curve. Okay. Glad I remembered something. There goes Attrax. Bye-bye. I hope we get... let's get Inferni Beetle, please. No. Okay. Why? We set that. Infinity Beetle would have been cool because then we could have gone into Underground Arachnid. I feel like we need better ways to get to Infinity Beetle. Or we use tuners that aren't insects. That can be a thing. Because it just needs a dark tuner, right? Yeah. I don't know why I'm asking this. I know for a fact it's dark tuners and an insect monster. So, that could be an interesting continuation of this deck. Because it's not the worst. It's way better than I thought it would be. I didn't think we'd win like anything. Underground Arachnid, though, definitely feels like it should be the boss of this deck. Hello? Are you making a move? Hello? Hello? What's going on? Are you trying to decide what to do? You have 2 cards in your hand. I feel like after this I might finish up, though. It's been a while. It's been nearly 3 hours, so I think we should probably wrap that up. Let me check, actually. So while we're waiting... Who's live on Twitch? Because we can finally do a raid that isn't dummy scuffed. Only 2 VTubers that I know are currently streaming. They both have exactly 25 viewers. 23 viewers. But feel free to drop recommendations in the chat if you want. The only ones I have on my follow list right now are Woohoo Lad and Ava Lamp. I don't think I've seen either of them stream, actually. There they go. Bye-bye. Guess we won. Ah, got a second insect queen. Okay. We did get a lot further than I thought, though. I was not expecting anything from this deck. I thought it would just be dumb fun. Woni, Hani Mitsubachi is a trans guy VTuber who does retro if you need a rec. I'm down. Trans bug? That was the vibe of this stream. How do I go about doing this? /raid Hani Mitsubashi. Let's go. Okay. Thank you all for coming. Thank you so much for being here and checking out my new PC build and my dumb deck. Trans-cicada raid. Let's do that. Trans-cicada raid. Let's go. Bye. Thank you for coming.